welcome back to Etalk Inc. All right, let's get right to it. You dance, you perform together, it's elegant, it's beautiful. You can't be surprised when people assume you're dating. You can't. So what happens when someone says, just assumes, they come up to you and they just assume you're boyfriend, girlfriend? How do you correct them?
Usually, yeah. It's a question that we get a lot. It's kind of a difficult relationship that is hard to describe, but I think that's a great thing that Steve has done in the book. You know, he's really described that relationship, and very accurately, actually, and it shows just how unique and how important our off-ice relationship is, but we're not dating. We're just friends, and on the ice, we're really just doing our job.
But you did date, if we can call it that.
Oh, yeah.
Tell me about
if you
that.
can call it dating.
I think we just skated around the ice holding hands, and that was about all there was to it.
Because how old were you?
We had
7, 9, 8.
7, right?
So not exactly an age where you're hot and heavy.
Yeah.
But I suppose in a certain way it must be a compliment to you that relationship, the performance translates to such an extent.
Absolutely, and we love getting into character, and we love exploring the different relationships we can portray on the ice, and it just comes with the territory of what we do on the ice, and you know, we feel the same when we watch movies, and we want the actors to be together, so we totally appreciate that.
But how do I say this? It's got to affect your dating life. It has to affect your dating life. People just assume you are together, so when you meet a girl, she must think that you have a girlfriend already. That has to have happened at some point to you in your life.
Yeah, it happens, and it's interesting because we have a unique relationship anyway, so if we're ever going to date anybody, they have to really understand it in order for it to work. So,
have you ever had to have that conversation? Have you ever had to, does jealousy rear its head when you have your own private relationships? If you explain this is just what I do,
no,
this
not
is just
really.
my partner?
Not really. Usually if I'm in another relationship, they understand.
Yeah. Because there's a lot of pictures in here, you guys holding hands. And, I mean, if my girlfriend had a partner or my wife had a partner, I would be a little jealous. And that's never been an issue.
Well, I think it might be hard to avoid that.
Yeah.
But I don't know, anyone that spends enough time with Scott and I can appreciate the nature of our relationship and can appreciate the friendship that we share.
Do you date inside the sport? Is that how it works? Like you keep it?
Oh, no.
No dating inside. I would think that skaters would understand skaters.
I think
like actors understand actors.
Well, we probably have different answers to this, but it's hard, you know, in the skating world. It's very small and everyone knows one another. I know, personally speaking, I think that's something I would want to avoid.
Yeah.
I think it would be nice to have some balance and to have someone that complements me outside of the skating world.
How about for you?
Doesn't matter for me. All open.
All right, well, enough about your dating life. There's still a lot more to talk about with Tessa and Scott when we come back. In just moments, will Canada's darlings return to defend Olympic gold?
It's a lot of sacrifice, a lot to put our bodies through.
The answer when Etalk